Hello everyone, Slick4Tech here. In today's video I have the Samsung Galaxy Fold. This is Samsung's new foldable smartphone. I'm not sure how old it is, but this is the revised version, which they took it back and fixed a few of the problems. So here it is. I'm just going to be testing some games on it with the new Snapdragon 855 on it. Well, it's not that new. 855 Plus is out. 865 should be coming out in the next few months, but still, it's impressive to have this instead of the Exynos on the other Samsung Notes and Galaxy series in the UK and other countries. But this is the Fold, so first let's show you how the Fold is, just to make sure. Of course, this is the other screen. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so here is the temperature, CPU temperature, the RAM usage, and the battery temperature, 25 degrees. So that's all. Let's get started with the actual video. We will be using Game Bench and we will be testing Android games in this video. Assassin's Creed ID. So most of these games are set on the highest settings possible. I'm not going to be able to show you each one because it would take some time from the video, but hopefully you would believe me. For now, as you can see, we're getting a nice solid 30 FPS. FPS counter right there if you don't see it. So nice and smooth, 30 FPS. Let's move on to the next. Again, don't forget, if you wish to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs as soon as possible. I also have a website, slick4tech.com. If you want, feel free to check it out, subscribe to the channel, check the website out, I mean. You'll see all of these videos posted there too. So if something ever happens to my YouTube channel, you have my website to go to and check out these videos. Of course, you can request games to test as well, and I would in my future videos. This is Ark Survival, locked to 30 FPS so far. In terms of settings, video, you should be able to see that it is set on Epic with the highest resolution. That's my dog, please ignore that. So as you see, we did get a few drops to 27 FPS. But other than that, it's nice and smooth. Actually really enjoyable playing on such a big screen. Really don't get how people are comparing this to the Motorola Razr. You don't get a big screen with that, it just gets smaller. This is just beautiful. Just wish it was thinner, that would be better. Anyway, moving on, Asphalt 9. Just take note of the CPU temperature. When we play games, it does go up to about 46 degrees. But as soon as we end the game, it goes up to 51 degrees. But when we leave the game, it goes straight back down, so it's good. And 50% RAM used and about 31 degrees battery temperature. So the device itself is not hot at all. So as you see, we're getting a nice smooth 60 FPS, expected from Asphalt since it's been so optimized for even older devices. Yep, nice and smooth. It did get dropped to about 50 FPS, 58, 54. But other than that, it's did pretty well. It's done pretty well. Let's close this. That was Asphalt 9. I will also put up gaming tests for Dolphin Emulator, which should show the performance much better. And also Damon PS2, hopefully. Okay, now this is Cyber Hunter, which is like a PUBG, similar to PUBG and Fortnite. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the settings very quickly. Graphics, we've put on insane, high and the best, so maxed out graphics completely. We're going to go on Battle Royale, and I'm going to skip this part so you could actually see the gameplay itself. It is quite warm, to be honest, but not too much to be of concern. It's just warm, it's not hot. Not like any other device I've played on. The CPU is running at 53 degrees, which is pretty warm, but the battery temperature is nice and cool at 35, so that's good. By the way, if anyone's wondering, I do have a screen protector on this, even though they said do not put a screen protector on it, since I found one which actually does not bother the screen itself, so that's good. I might die quick because I do not play this game at all. And I'm dead. That sucks. As you see, we did drop to 50 FPS though, and of course we could spectate. And as you see, we're getting some crazy frame drops, sometimes to 47 FPS, but still looks alright. Most of the time you're getting 60 FPS though, so you don't have much to worry about. Darkness rises. Graphics is on maximum, as you could see. So as you can see, we're getting a nice and smooth 60 FPS. Darkness rises. Beautiful graphics. So far we don't have any frame drops at all. Gangster 4 Vegas, I think this is. 30 FPS we're getting so far. Let me just find a car I could take. Oh, there's a cop behind me. We're gonna get police. Oh well, better. We could test if we get any frame drops with. So this is basically like GTA on your phone. You can now play GTA 5 on your phone though, considering you use a cloud gaming service. But for now, this is running nice and smooth, 30 FPS, no problem. Gear.club. This is my favorite racing game on Android. So quickly taking a look at the temperature, we're at 55 degrees and 35 degrees, so not much difference in that sense. And before we start, I do want to quickly go driving assistant professional. Okay. So I'm gonna have to brake myself. $60 FPS. Beautiful graphics. Basically real racing free, but in my opinion this is much better because of this feature you have, which is you could basically rewind like Forza, which I think is pretty neat for smoother gameplay. Next is GTA San Andreas. Everyone knows this game. Display and setup. Resolution is on max. Visual effects on max. That's what we're gonna leave it on for now. We don't care about draw distance and stuff, so let's just play and see how it is. So from what I know, this should be showing us a stable 30 FPS, since this isn't unlocked to 60. I don't know what's going on while I'm in the bike. Let's find a car to rub. I actually want that bike, to be honest. Let's hit it. As you see, we are getting a nice and smooth. Oh, we dropped to 26 FPS. Should be fine for now. At least we got a faster vehicle. Okay, impact. But anyway, this is on max settings, so there's that. Let's change characters. So 60 FPS, as you can see, with very little drops. Even if there is, you can't see any lag whatsoever. And even the graphics for this is perfectly fine. So, moving on, we got infinity ups. But so far we're getting a nice and smooth 6S. So 56, we got some frame drops. So moving on, next game is Injustice 2. So far I'm very happy with how this tablet or phone or whatever is doing. 47 degrees on CPU temperatures, 37 degrees on battery temperature. We've been playing for over 30 minutes now, so you would normally expect it to get quite warm, but it's not. So it seems to be completely stable at 60 FPS.
Push yourself harder. You're drowning.
I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest, but it seems perfectly stable at 60 FPS, so we're gonna move on. That was Injustice 2. Sorry if the screen is flickering. Not sure if it's to do with the brightness or whatever. We can turn it up a bit more. Seems to make it worse though. To do with the camera, obviously. Don't know what to do about it, so sorry. Let's move on to Shadowgun Legends. Graphics is on ultra high, 60 FPS. Okay, so that's good. I've shown you that. I can now go to map and launch a game. So as you can see, it's very beautiful in terms of graphics, as expected on ultra high settings. I don't know if the camera is showing how amazing it looks here. Getting a nice and smooth 60 FPS so far. Oh, look at the frame drops. Did you see that? We're getting some insane amounts of frame drops. Was a bit laggy, so maybe it can't. Maybe it can't do 60 FPS stable. Oh god. 54 FPS. 55. 53. I don't even know if I have any other guns. There it is. Let's check out Mad Out 2. This is basically a big city online. This is more for graphical settings. Graphics. Just put on very high. I haven't changed anything, just put on very high. So we have the FPS counter right there. CPU temperature is on 64 degrees, which is pretty warm actually. But thankfully the device is not warm at all. It's just normal. So we're going to drive around because that's what causes most frame drops anyways. Oh, we got some frame drops to 53 FPS. Not a good sign. Yep, 51. 49. So it's not as smooth as you would expect it to be. Let's get out and rob that car. It's a nice faster car, hopefully. So as you can see, we're getting some frame drops. 43 FPS. Nowhere near as smooth as you would want it to be, you know? But this is on very high settings, so... And don't forget this is a Snapdragon 855, not the 855 Plus. Next game we have is Mario Kart, which is a popular game. Oops. I don't even know how to play. Oh, there it is. So 60 FPS. I also prefer the Dolphin Emulator version, which I'm sure you've hopefully seen in my other video. With some lag, but not that much, hopefully. I prefer this a lot more than the Mario Kart Android version. As you can see, we're getting a pretty smooth 60 FPS for most of it. But that's for another video. We are testing Android games, so let's go back. You could check out my other videos on my channel for Dolphin Emulator on how to play Mario Kart Wii and stuff. We got Mobile Legends, Bang Bang. This is apparently one of the best MOBAs. Well, this is a very easy game to play on any phone because it's very light on the graphics and everything, but for us we've put on the optimized FPS and ultra settings in the graphics, so you could see that, and I'm not gonna go into anything other than a quick let's go God mode. This is the test kind of settings. Let's drive around a bit. As you can see, the graphics is insane though for this. Oops. I can't really drive. Oh, I keep crashing, undoing it myself. Let's drive around a bit. So, in terms of lag, if there is any, it's only to do with your internet connectivity, so input lag, but in terms of graphical lag, there is none at all. Just keep crashing. So that's Mobile Legends.